Alright, what is up guys? In this video, I'm going to go over what is the best programming language to build a micro SaaS in 2024. It'll save you a lot of time, especially if you're new to building software or you've already learned how to code but you want to ship faster. Having said that, here is my experience. I started coding in 2016 and I've tried every programming language from PHP to Node to Rails to Python, and I think if you were to start today, the best programming language that you should use is basically only HTML plus Tailwind for styling, and if you need more reactive front end, you can use Vue.JS. Let me explain why I think these three are the best programming language, and then I'm going to do a quick demo of literally how fast you can ship a product nowadays with AI. There's a bunch of people that will promote Node or PHP, or the other one that's really popular is Ruby on Rails. And I think the reason that you should start with HTML is because when you are starting a software or a SaaS, the biggest bottleneck isn't actually the programming language, but it's actually the idea. So the idea is the most important part, especially if you're building it. You can build any of these products within a day or two. Getting the right idea is the hardest part. You shouldn't add extra complexity to your stack, especially if you want to learn Node or PHP. These will take you days or months to even learn how to use. You want to keep your stack simple, and the way that you keep it simple is by using HTML and Tailwind. So Tailwind is just a styling to make your site look better, and HTML you can literally learn in one day. And the best thing about HTML is that a lot of the AIs like Claude and OpenAI's ChatGPT are familiar with HTML already. A lot of the code that it generates will be pretty sufficient. That's the main point, where it's simplicity and you can ship your product really fast. Now, after you validate your idea, you may want more extra features and whatnot, and at that point you can use another programming language. But when you're starting out, you should keep it simple and keep things fast and just stick with HTML and Vue. Let me go over a quick example of how fast this really is. So if you go to Claude, you can type in a prompt and it will generate the HTML. So you can say, give me a page about generating AI photos and make it in Tailwind and HTML, right? This will give you all the code that you need, and you can see the actual page on the right side. If you wanted to make styling changes, you can just look at the preview and then give it more prompts. Here is the HTML page, and if you go to code, this is all the code. So let me do a more realistic example. If you go to Exploding Insights, this is a database of profitable ideas. So essentially, if you want to start a new product or you're trying to start extra side income and you're not sure which idea to pick, basically what you can do is you can go on Exploding Insights and scroll through, look at all the categories, and pick one that you're interested in. Or if you don't have an interest, what you can do is just scroll through and just browse it and pick one at random. So let me just pick one. Let's pick ads, video ads, commercials. This looks interesting. So you click on this and what you can see is a database of ideas. So these are all the ideas, and the best thing is it tells you the problem that people are willing to pay for, plus it gives you the revenue and the total volume. So all of this data is based off of Fiverr data, so it's all validated. The first idea is create viral Shopify dropshipping video ads in 48 hours, make awesome animation motion flyer on social media. This one looks interesting. We could do this. Basically, what they want is animated flyer that they would use for their marketing and promotional content. And this idea has already made over $15,000. And here is the pricing. So it's $20 for the low end and it's $80 for the high end, and it's already got 2,000 sales. You can confirm this by going to the site itself. Okay, never mind. Fiverr is down, but if it's not down, you can check the gig. So what you can do is basically you copy and paste this and you open up Claude and you give it this problem or this idea, and then you also type in the pain point. Then you can prompt is, I want to create a SaaS for this idea and pain point, code the solution in Tailwind, and HTML, make the design static. So just do that and it will bring up the code. Alright, so it only created the landing page. What we want is an actual functional code. So you would just tell it, I want functional code that solves the pain point. You can use Vue.JS as well. This code, it works, but it requires you to import a lot of stuff. You should clarify that, make all of the imports via CDNs and not require us to download anything. You can clarify this and it'll have the entire code in a single file, and this is a bit easier to manage. So if you look here, it has all the imports in the script. So it's importing the Vue code plus it's importing the Tailwind code. So you don't need to download anything, which is why I think Vue plus Tailwind plus HTML is the best combo, because you can just have a single HTML page that encapsulates all the packages you need. So now what you can do is copy this into your code. Let me create a new project, YouTube test, and create a index.html and open up the code. So you just copy and paste this and you can open the page and see what it created. So create that, and here is the actual page. So you can see the title is here, the actual canvas is here, and it's fully functional. So you can type like buy my t-shirt. You can change the background color. This works. And then here is the animation. It's a moving animation and description, text color, and you can generate, and it actually made it. This is a GIF, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is the prototype. And then essentially this is all you need to test your idea. So after you create the prototype, you can share it on social media. You can cold email people. You can create content around it, and you validate if people actually want this product. If they do, then you can scale it out and build it on Django or Node or whatever. But when you start, you want to keep it as simple as possible so that you can ship it as fast as possible. I made this in less than 5 minutes, and with this prototype, you can host it on Vercel and then you can test it. That's the video. Hopefully that was useful and you guys see why HTML and Tailwind and Vue are so powerful. It's because it's all within one file and there's no download needed, and you can create a prototype to test. I'll probably make more videos like this where I build product ideas that I find off of Exploding Insights, but this is just like a really simple MVP to show you guys what is possible with AI nowadays. Take care.